Well, hello, everybody. Nice to see everybody in here waiting for me. That's pretty cool. Although YouTube didn't tell me that this many people was waiting for me to show up. Anyhow, how you doing, Jesse? Sparky 107, 107. How you doing, little brother? Bruce Giroux, what's going on? Ron Piskel, nice to see you in here, buddy. Let's see who else we got. RDNT, how's it going, Randy? Nice to see you in here. Jeff Allen, glad you can make it in tonight, buddy. And Matt, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Eminem Rails, Mark. Just another scale model. How's it going, Ron? That's two Rons in here already tonight. Pedro, how's it going, buddy? Kevin Brown, nice to see you in here. Trainiac. All right, well, whatever. You know, you showed up, so that's cool. SoCal BNSF, how's it going, buddy? Z-Scale Ray, War Bonnet Trains, BNSF 6599. That's Shane. How's it going, buddy? SP Mike, Robert McEvoy, you're new here. Glad to see you can make it in. Enjoy the fun tonight. John Tanzilla, how's it going, buddy? Jeff Lazut, I was told to call you Vincer. that had to come from Sparky, right? That's okay. Just, you know, the old saying, just don't call me late for dinner. How you doing, Cheryl? Nice to see you in here. Anthony, you know what? I have no clue. I have not spoken to him. In fact, Jesse, at some point, you and I need to have a little bit of a talk. Let's see. Jimmy DIY and Digital, how's it going, buddy? Kyle's HO Chessie, Cumberland Division. He's sitting right beside me tonight. Who? Who's sitting right beside you tonight? Oh, Ron Perry. How's it going, EJ and E, Jeff? What's going on, brother? CSX Mad Robert. What's going on, sir? The NSFN Scale. Remco, how's it going? Wilmer, how's it going? That's how's it going? Sparky, Ron. Okay, I said I got you guys already. The NSF 1982. How's it going, Lenny? Digger Evans, nice to see you in here. And I know you make a real big effort to be in here, buddy, and I really appreciate that. This guy, Digger Evans, guys, is here from Great Britain, and it's the middle of the night for him, so he's actually watching this while he's laying in bed. Pretty cool, and I appreciate that, Digger. I really do. Let's see. Chat's going by pretty fast. Ben, not now. I sent you an email to ask you, tell me your side, and you didn't. So this is not the place. Very cool, very cool. All right. So what do we got in here? 36 people with 9 likes already. Ben, you answered me, so don't tell me you didn't get an email. This is not the place or time for this, okay? I'm going to need the help of my moderators tonight. I have a little project for them. And it's not a hard project, so just one of you. Shall I pick someone? Or does someone want to volunteer? No, like when you're in the service, they tell you never to volunteer. That's too bad, Sparky. Thank you, Sparky. All right, so anyhow, I'm just going to do a little poll here tonight, and I need at least one of my moderators to keep track of the count that's going to be going on. The reason why I'm going to do this is because I'm kind of up in the air about what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to show you this now, and you guys tell me what color I should paint Gary's project, and I will show you the colors here. Okay, and I think you can see them. This one here is camel beige. This one here is moss green, and this one here is spa blue. Now I wrote my answer on the back of the top one I want, and the second choice I want. So you guys go ahead and vote on that, and we'll go from there. And then I'm also going to show you what progress I've made on his on his project. Anyhow, is Ralph in here? Did anyone see Ralph yet? Yeah, okay. Thank you, Sparky. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm going to pick Ron Piskel. Keep count. Who wants what? Actually, you're going to need to. Bruce, would you mind doing that also? I would appreciate it. Would you keep track of how many of those we got? We'll do it for about 2 minutes or so, and then we'll quit it. Somebody got their cell phone handy. Go ahead and set a timer for like 2 minutes or so. Get Marshall County. Okay, that's good too. All right, so I'll pick Ron, Bruce, and who else is in here that I can pick? India and Wilmer. Each one of you pick a color and count how many you get of each one of that color. And for about 2 minutes or so, like I said, I have the ones I like on the back of this piece of plastic right here, and I just want to see if everybody would agree with me. Can I hold up the colors again? I can't. So you got the camel beige, moss green, and spa blue. Keep track of how many you get, Wilmer. Yeah. All right. And meanwhile, I have not seen Ralph in here yet. Interesting. Yeah, you guys go ahead and put your answers up here because I will look at them tomorrow, and of course I'll rely on my mods to that are going to be counting the colors for me. Like I said, I got my colors picked out. I know which ones I want, but we'll see how it goes. You better have votes for the moss green. All right. It's actually not a bad color. I kind of like it, and it would be good for this build. Each one of these colors is actually pretty good for this build. It's just that I don't know. Sometimes I get to a wall and I have to stop and think, well, what color do I make this? And if I make the outside this color, what color do I make the inside? It just gets crazy. So yeah, a little help would be appreciated. And I still have not seen Ron in here yet. I mean, not Ron, Ralph. All right, Chasco. Nice to see you in here, buddy. All right, well, I'm going to do the shout outs anyhow. When Ralph gets here, he can post the links up there for you guys. The first one is War Bonnet Trains. And the reason why I'm saying War Bonnet Trains the second time within a couple of weeks is because he used to be Dave's Trains, and he wanted to separate his family stuff from his train stuff. So he decided to name his train stuff War Bonnet Trains. So you guys need to check him out. He actually has a layout that actually can be disassembled, stored, and then put back together and actually come back to life and work. So you guys might want to check that out. So yeah, that's pretty good. The second person I want to give a shout out to is Mark Pruitt. This man has got a really, really big space for his layouts, HO layout. Problem is, he only posts once a month. He's HO and he's modeling CB&Q in Wyoming. I don't know if CB&Q went to Wyoming, but if it did, then fine for him. But you guys need to give him a check him out. He's only got 7 subscribers right now, and it looks like he's going to have a real, real nice layout when he gets done, or at least get started on it. How you doing, Hot Rod Rodney? Nice to see you in here, buddy. Thank you, Chasco. Hey, I sent you my address, you know. You said you were going to send me something, and I had not received that yet. So, what's up with that? Too much drama. Came from Prusa Studios. All right. New Haven Rails, Ron, how you doing? I think that there's 3 Rons in here now. Sparky, I'll tell you what. Go ahead and block him. I'm tired of his crap now. He's pissing me off. So just go ahead and block him, and I'll deal with it later. Oh, you haven't sent it yet? Okay, no problem. I'm just giving you a hard time. Let's see. Yes, you can. In a few minutes, Digger, you can ask me a question about the crane. In fact, I'm going to show you the crane that I built, so you can take care of it. Thank you, Sparky. So you'll be able to ask me questions at that point. Meanwhile, I got to do some of my regular business here, so we'll carry on with this. This will be my last live stream before Christmas, guys. Yeah. So with that being said, I want to wish everybody a happy Christmas. I mean, a Merry Christmas and a happy holidays. Please don't drink and drive. Get a designated driver, get an Uber, get a Lyft, take a cab, whatever. But please don't drink and drive. I want to see all you guys here next year. I have a little bit of a dilemma. It seems that I have 2 audiences. I have one here on Friday nights, and I have ones that watch my videos. So what I'm planning to do is to shoot some of my videos. Let's say like on the project I'm doing now for Gary, I shot a video, and I don't know if any of you guys watched it. I posted a couple of days ago of some of the progress I've been doing on it. So to keep my video fans happy, I need to do that. And to keep you guys happy, I need to do some of it here. So it's going to be split between the 2 of you guys. And I just saw somebody go by here that I didn't say hello to. And let's see if I can catch who it was. 7207, how's it going? Northern Ohio Railroad, how's it going? All right, I think I got everybody here. I think I missed one person. I saw it go by. Cool. I'm glad you like them, Jenny. I did all that because I didn't think my hand was going to recuperate so fast, and so I did like 7 videos. So the last one will be up next Friday. That'll be the conclusion of the entire series. So I'm glad you're liking it. It's pretty good. How's it doing, Corey? Nice to see you in here, buddy. Okay. So I said Merry Christmas to everyone. Progress on Gary's. All right. Progress on Gary's build. Digger, here you go. I did this copying the Walters kit. This is my version of an overhead crane, the body of the overhead crane. Now, I got John Tanzillo, who's going to be doing the upper section for me here, or at least he's going to try to do the upper section for me. So I gave him all the measurements that he needed, told him all of this was all flat and stuff like that. The trolleys I made, again, if you want to see how I made this, you have to watch the video that I posted on it. But anyhow, I made the trolleys and all that stuff. And again, you can see all of that, how I did it in the video. Now, it does need to be a little bit tweaked. I think the wheels need to get a little bit of an alignment. I think they're a little bit crooked. But yeah. Now, also in that same video, you can see how I got to this point. Now, these here are the supports for the overhead crane. There'll be a plastic strip that runs the entire length with a rail on top of it. So the carriage, this guy, will be able to roll back and forth in here like that. So tonight's project is, I'm going to show you how I got these done and for all of them to be exactly the same. That was the trick, to make sure they were all the same, because we didn't want some lower than the other, and the crane would be doing one of these numbers. So anyhow, I'll show you that in a little bit. Let me finish up on some more business that I have here. Okay. For you guys who have not watched Gary Weiss, and I wish Ralph was here. Fishplay Films, how's it going, buddy? Greg, nice to see you in here, buddy. Very cool, very cool. Game King. Read the comment on your last video about an hour or two ago. I will do that in a little while, Mr. Game King. I appreciate that. Gaffa, how's it going, buddy? All right, so as I was saying, if you guys have not seen Gary Weiss's channel, you should go to his channel. I wish Ralph was here so he could post it for me. He is in the process of building an N-scale layout, and all the structures that are on his layout are built by me. So he told me to mention that, and it was a good idea because it will benefit him by getting more subscribers for him, and it benefit me by you guys seeing all the builds that I have done for him, and possibly drum up some business for me. Who knows? Anyhow, live streams that I'd like to mention to you guys is On Track Tuesdays with Wilmer, Tony, Ben, and Tom. They do one each week. They follow each other up. And then Sparky 107, you know, he does his on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And the last thing I want to mention here right now is Sparky's been putting together this trip to Steamtown. Now, most of you guys that are in here are also in his live stream, so most of you know about that, but there's a couple of new people in here that don't know about it. On May 18th of 2019, he's planning a trip to Steamtown in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and he's got a list going on one of his videos of people that are going to go, and it sounds like he's got a bunch of people that want to go, like this, I don't know, 30 or 40 people. So that's going to be one heck of a meet and greet, guys. So if you can do it, go check out Sparky's video on that. All right, so the last item I want to talk about is I had a comment on that last scratch build video that I put up on thank you, Ron. So we got blue 15 and the beige 9. Let's see. So blue. Has anybody else got any? Blue's 15 and the beige is 9. And only one for the moss green. Okay. Let's see, Hot Rod Rodney Thursday night. Oh, and Hot Rod Rodney. Oh, there's Ralph. Ralph, go ahead. Can you go ahead and post those shout outs that I did earlier? All right. As I start to say, in my last video that I built of Gary's build, I had a person that said he is afraid to do a scratch build. There's nothing to be afraid of. The most you could lose is $5 for a sheet of plastic. I posted lots and lots of videos, both here on my live streams and on my personal videos, my YouTube videos, lots and lots of scratch builds where I show you step by step how to do stuff. So you should be able to catch on to that. And like I said, the most you can lose between $5 and $10. It's worth a try. Ron Piskel will attest to that. I know he will. All right, Ralph. Thank you. I'm sorry. Be careful when using. Yeah, you got to be careful when using the hobby knife. I mean, there's some basic tools you have to have. You know, rulers and hobby knives and stuff like that, glue and whatever. But your imagination takes over, guys. I mean, come on. I've never built an overhead crane before. I just looked at the Walters one and I said, okay, I'm just going to make that one, but I'm going to make it smaller and I'm going to put my own little twist to it. And that's all the ribbing that I put on here, all this ribbing that you guys see on here. I put all of that on there. I built the trolleys, you know. And like I said, if you want to see how that was done, go to my video, Hayes Pipe and Steel. That's the name of the video. Digger, you had a question. Yes, and I agree with that, Randy. It's like you just have to do it, guys. I mean, I know Ron Pisco, and there was a few other guys. I don't remember who all was joining in on my first live stream that I was doing. I was teaching people how to do scratch bills, and Ron took it to do his, and he's doing a great job on his. And Linda Lowe also has taken it to a new level as far as, you know, using her imagination to build something. That's what it's about, guys. It's about your imagination. What if you can think it, you can build it. Basically, that's what it is. All right, let's get on to super chats from last week. John Dilly, 2 times. Ron Fiscal, Hot Rod Rodney, Chazco, and Container Man 68. All of you guys, thank you very much for the super chats. I so appreciate that. Just another model, just another scale model. Yes, you're right, Ron. And Ralph, you can do Ron Perry's link also. And I understand that Ron's in a bit of a financial situation, so if you guys can help him out, Sparky, go ahead and post his PayPal account if you want to do that. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay. Did you take care of that, Sparky? He's getting on my nerves, you know. It's like, tell me this is not the time to do it and whatever, and he insists on doing it. So anyhow, he'll be crying to me now. He'll send me an email. I sent him an email, and I told him, so I don't know what's going on, because from what I understand, Jesse, GRE 2057, wanted to block him also, and I asked him why, and he said, I don't know, I didn't do nothing wrong. Well, okay, so whatever. Ben, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. No problem, Ron. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm glad to do it for you, buddy. And did I mention Rodney? I think I did. Rodney's trying to do his live streams on Thursday night, so you guys might want to check him out also. Dogger Ben, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're already 23 minutes in. All right. Let's move this out of the way. We'll start off with this, guys. This is, and I know you can see that, right? An exact drawing of one of the stanchions on here. And I have every piece marked off exactly where it's got to go. And that's the whole thing of getting them all even. They all need to be the exact height here and the exact height here. It doesn't really matter, but everything is measured from the bottom up. So you see you can't see my measurements, but that I think is, yeah, that's 19.5 feet up to this point here, which is the strut that comes out. And this guy here, I think is 12 feet. Yeah, it's 12 feet up. So basically, once I have this diagram, I just put it on here. As you can see, I got my line. There's one line right there, and there's a dot right there. And the same thing here, and here, and then on the other side, the same thing. So once I have that all done, move this stuff out of the way. And like I said, I already have my stuff cut out just to save time on the live stream here. Thank you, Sparky. I appreciate that. All right. So how I got my lines to be straight on here. And that's what this T measuring device. I got a set of these. Came with the T, came with the L, and it came with a triangle, a right triangle. I can't find the triangle. But anyhow, once I measure it up, and that's 19.5 feet or 38 millimeters from here to here. Once I get that and I put this on, it's got a detent on the back here, that I put it right up against the straight part. This is the straight part here, and I go to my mark and I draw my line. And I do that on all 4 sides. Once I get that done, I'll move the camera down so you guys can see what I'm doing. Here's my parts that I have cut out already. Now these are exact. These are exactly 14 feet from the back here that overhangs here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take a little bit of glue. And put a dot there, and a dot there. And this angle is number 291. It's an evergreen product. And we'll put that on there like that. And we'll get that a second or two to start to set up. And then I'm going to take my T and I'm going to put it on here and I'm going to pull him down till I see the line. And now the T will keep that strut straight and square. And then I'll do the same thing on this side. I mentioned a lot of times while I've been doing this model that I don't really like to measure stuff. Well, in this particular case, this has to be measured. This has to be perfect so everything lines up and everything is smooth when the building goes together. And I'll tell you what, this is the 8th one of these I'm doing, but I'm actually only going to use 6. When I put the 8 in there, it just looked way too crowded. And besides, he wouldn't be able to get his hand in the top to move the crane if he wanted to move the crane. So, all right, now I'm going to let those dry up for a couple minutes. And these struts that I'm going to use for the angle piece down here, they're number 132 evergreen, and they're 30 thousandths by 40 thousandths. So in order to do that, what I do here is, again, I don't measure this. I'll just take this and 40-45 at the top. And I'll kind of give it a first measurement of how much I want to cut off. It's going to be bigger than what I need. And I will cut it on the same angle. Okay, and then I'll take my glue and I'll put a dot on the black spot and a dot over there. I will take my strut and put him in there. And we'll just push him up to the mark. And just put a little pressure down so he sticks. And we'll let that dry. Once it's dry, then I'll go ahead and cut it. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Now the angle is already cut on this one. Should be. Yeah. And we'll do the same thing. We'll put him there. Get an approximate. Oops, I moved that. Let's check that again. Like I said, guys, these have to be right on the money. There's no messing around with these. I'm not even going to cut this right now. I'm just going to put it on there. All right, the trick is now let those dry up a little bit before I flip it over and do the other side. Meanwhile, I can catch up on the on what's going on now. Let's see. Okay, now I'm caught up. All right, Ralph, that is a good thing to know. So now I asked if you can do me a favor and post Gary Weiss, the link to his channel. Busy. All right, Ron. Digger, yes, that is a good question, and yes, it will. It will be running the entire length of the building, and train cars will be going into the building. He'll be able to get either two 60-foot bulkhead flats or two 50-foot gondolas or coil cars. He'll be able to get cars inside the building. The building is 130 feet long and 80 feet wide. And to the peak here, from the floor to the peak here is 46 feet, 46 scale feet. Thank you, Gary. Gary, thank you, Ralph. I appreciate that. Oh, Lance is here. How you doing, Lance? Yes, in fact, I wish I could have the room in here to bring, because I have all of these, all of the ribs, the 8 ribs that I'm using. I'm calling these ribs, by the way, guys, ribs and spine or whatever you want to call it, but that's basically what I'm calling it. I have them set up on my dining room table, and they're separated at 25 scale feet, and it looks good. And I got the two pieces of plastic that run along here that's going to hold the crane, the rail for the crane. I have that on there. It's not glued together yet, but yeah, it's almost glued together. And I went to my hobby shop today, and he said my plastic will be either tomorrow or Monday. How you doing, Joshua Williams? All right. Guess I'll have to wait and read this all tomorrow. I guess you guys got something going on. All right. So this has had a few minutes to dry up, and you can see just by eyeball, they look pretty level. I mean, I'm looking at the screen right now, and they look pretty level to me. So we're going to go ahead and flip these guys over and just repeat the process on this side. Now this one here, you got to make sure it's on the line, plus it's also level with the one on the other side. Oops, where'd you go? I'll just use this one for now, I guess. Oh, it's right here. Okay. All right, so it goes even with the back side here. And then drop it in. Get my T-square here. Oops. Come on. Talking to yourself is allowed when you do scratch builds, guys. One Paris should know that. Yeah. Your eyeballs are very important tools, and I told you that way at the beginning of Scratch Building 101 that you depend on your eyes and your brain to figure if something looks good or not. All right, Webb, that's pretty cool. This is going to be enough here. I think I might have to go into the stash and get another piece out, but we'll go from here right now. Something don't look right. Oh, thank you, Ron Fiscal. I appreciate that, buddy. Merry Christmas to you too and your family. And once you get all four of those pieces in there, you look at it straight on this way. And if you can see only one, like you can see in there right now, you don't see two on this side, do you? Except for this piece that needs to get cut. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking to get them perfectly flat with each other, and you need to get the angle irons as close as possible also. Andrew Warman, how you doing, buddy? Happy Friday to you, buddy. Copper hands. I'm just looking at some of this chat here, guys. All right. So I don't think this piece is going to be big enough, so we'll just go and get another piece. You know, this is the first time I'm ever doing a building like other than the one I did for myself, the Smith type and steel. But I never scratch built a crane before. That was the first for me, and I never did this type of wall and roof support system. First of all, we need to do this guy. Just making sure everything is good. I'm not going to be using this piece anyhow because, like I said, if I use all 8 in the size building that it is, it just looked way too cramped. So I decided not to use. I just decided to use 6. And to scale them out of 25 scale feet, I don't think is that bad. It may be I might be violating a lot of OSHA rules, but or building codes. I don't know, but that's what to make it look good. That's what I had to do. What else you got? CSX and Norfolk Southern Band 23. How's it going, buddy? Very good for you. Now just keep that to yourself until I say it's okay for you to announce that. Okay, buddy? Speaking of, I don't know. I haven't seen him tonight. He just made one comment on my video today, and then I haven't seen him. Caden Summers. Check him out, guys. I've never seen him, and I don't like that response that he's got there. Roy 6. Oh, he's still sick, huh? Lone Wolf Row fan. I am building a pipe and steel warehouse for one of my subscribers. It's called Hayes Pipe and Steel, and it's located in Kansas. And this is kind of like a replica of it, as close as I can get it without any pictures. So I hope that answers your question there, Lone Wolf. Nice to see you in here, by the way. And I'll have to check it. I don't think I'm subscribed to you. I'll check tomorrow or later on tonight. What do we got here? 40 minutes. All right. We're going to put this last piece in here and then let it all dry up, and then we'll cut all the angles down, and then we'll be done. So have you guys been keeping track of the colors? Did I get a response on it? I know I got one response already. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? You can only see one here, and you can only see one here, which is a good thing. That means that they're all perfectly level here and here. And that's what I'm looking for. So we'll just let this dry up for now, and then we'll cut those angles up, and this one will be done. And of course, unfortunately, I'm not going to be using it, but I wanted to show you guys how I did it, considering that the rest of this build is in the video that I posted a couple of days ago. Okay, Caden. So Ralph, you know Caden? Come on, get in there. So probably by next week, after Christmas, and by the way, I will be doing my live stream on Friday after Christmas. Oh, JT, what's up? I thought I said hello to you earlier on, didn't I? Huh. Yeah, on my comment from your video earlier. What was the comment, JT? And I probably read it, but I don't remember it. So Lenny is saying the beige color. You didn't know that guy, Sparky? Lone Wolf? You don't know him? Oh, if I was gonna, yeah, okay. Yeah, I know you said you would be there. And I said, okay, no problem. I'm glad you're in here because I like hanging out with you guys. All right. Anyhow, we're at 43 minutes, and if you guys want to continue chatting for a little bit more, we'll continue chatting. Like I said, this just needs to dry up some more before I can cut these extra pieces off of here. But basically, that's it. And if you want to see how I actually built these structures, then go watch the video. It was posted 2 days ago, and the name of it is called Hayes Pipe and Steel. Do you love Sparky's videos? Okay. Yeah. Are you using it, Kevin Brown? The glue? It is pretty good. I like it. I've been using it for 7 years now, and I've had no problems with it. You believe it, the spa blue? You know what? I'm going to show you guys something, okay? Now you think that the blue is the favorite? Check it out. My number one favorite is the blue, and my second would have been the beige. So I'm glad you guys picked the blue, because that's basically the color I wanted to do it anyhow. But I just want to see. Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Very, very easy to be very exact with it. You know, and even if the needle was even smaller, it would be better. But it works just the way it is. Great minds think alike. Am I selling any HO? Do you mean can I build any in HO? If that's your question, yes, and I will sell to people that have other scales. This happens to be an N scale for one of my subscribers, and Ralph posted his link earlier. His name is Gary Weiss, and if you go check out his channel, you will see all the stuff that I built for him so far. And this is another one that's going on to his layout. Come on, camera, be nice. Stay there. Thank you, Bruce. You're right. Yeah, you tell me. I have another build after this. Is for I believe it's for Robert Sacco, and he works for. All right, Momo. Take care, buddy. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Robert Sacco works in an auto parts place, and I don't remember which one. It's one of the major ones. And so he asked me if I could build one for him, and I said, "Well, you know what? Take pictures of the place you work at, and I'll build that one." So he said, "Okay." He was all excited, you know. So he took pictures and sent me pictures. Okay. 10:15 message deleted by Ralph Greenwood. Okay. Trained Dumbo 10:15. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. Frank Neer, how's it going, buddy? I explained to people earlier on in this live stream that I will be splitting my videos and my live streams up between my video audience and my live feed audience. So don't worry about it. I will be putting up videos. 30 feet long by 2.5 inches. What? 2.5 inches? 30 feet long by 2.5 inches wide? That doesn't make any sense. All right, let's put all these guys in here timed out. Who are these guys? Carrie Cuba. Thank you, Bruce. I don't know who that guy was, but thank you. Oh, you just okay. I was saying, wait a minute now. The proportions don't sound right here, unless it's some kind of place that's going to be up against the back wall or something, you know. But yeah. So anyhow, we're at 47 minutes. 50 people watching, only 29 likes. Come on, guys, get those likes. Hit those thumbs up, guys. Come on. Let's see if we can match the amount of people in here. Digger heavens, that's funny. I'm not wanted, Vinny. Undesirable. I was just hanging chat. Oh my God. You guys down in Australia have a way with words, I tell you. So I don't want to do this now because I know I'll probably won't do it. But let's try it anyhow. Just so I can say I finished it. There you go. That's one. That's two. Get this one there. There you go. All cleaned up, nice and pretty. And that's how I made my supports on my overhead crane. I hope you guys enjoyed that little how-to. I thought it was pretty fun to show you guys how to do that. The next thing for this is trying to figure out how I'm going to mount these guys to the foundation, because there's hardly any gluing area down here. So that's something I need to think about and come up with a solution for that. But other than that, it's coming along okay. Have a minute video and gets a thumbs down. A 1 minute video and it gets a thumbs down. That's not cool. All right, guys. There's nothing else going on. I guess we'll call this one an early night. 51 people in here, 39 likes. Go ahead and promote your channels as always. Balsa Wood is okay, but I think Ron Perry should be the one answering that question if he's still in here. I'm just afraid of warpage with balsa wood and wood products. How you doing, Kevin? Raton NZ at Santa Fe, Raton NZ. I don't have. No, do I have to, Vinny? Do you have to? I missed that, Lance. All right. Cool. Glad to hear it. Ron Fiscal 191, Creative Rails, nice, Randy. Congratulations, Randy. RDNT. Thanks for another great show, Vinny. Thanks for showing up, Jeff, and have a Merry Christmas, you and your family. And please don't drink and drive. Just Ron Fiscal sent me a $10 Christmas gift. But John Dilly, thank you, John Dilly. I appreciate that, buddy. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Does that answer your question there, Roy? Yeah. No problem, Ray. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, you're late. We're almost ready to close. I was at 15 minutes and it kind of died out a little bit, so I decided, let's just end it. I really don't. Thanks for the shout out. No problem, David. I like the channel, and I hope you get some more subscribers getting into you. And guys, don't forget, you need to hit, I don't know if it's in this corner or that corner, but you need to hit that ding down there so you can subscribe to my channel too. You're welcome, Digger. And like I said, I will be doing my Friday night show the Friday after Christmas, in between Christmas and New Year's, because it's probably going to be a Dead Friday. Thank you, Roy. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Roy, by the way, you need to watch the video called Hayes, Pipe, and Steel, because I gave you a nice little shout out in that video. So you're going to have to watch that video to see the shout out that I gave you. So there. You'll be setting up a show next Friday. At what time, James? Very cool. Northern Ohio Railroad, 314. Very cool. Very cool. All right, guys. Well, I'm just going to say I want all you guys to have a very, very Merry Christmas. And I guess I'll see you before New Year. The New Year's comes in. But happy holidays to everybody. Please remember, don't drink and drive. I do want to see all you guys here next week. So anyhow, thank you. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas. Thanks for building this great community for modelers. Well, I appreciate that. Well, Sparky had a big hand in it too. He's the one who started it. and I followed suit. And now we got a bunch of people that are following us. So yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to call it good. Again, have a great Christmas, everybody. And again, don't forget to subscribe and like my channel also. Get all the newest updates that I do. Bye, everyone. Take care. Oh, one more thing, Roy. By the way, your gift's sitting in my living room, and I can't play with it because it's wrapped too good. And I don't want to take it out of the package. Oh, well. I'll have to wait for you to come here. Good night, everybody. Bye.